This is Akasvani, the news read by Prem Sharma. In Kashmir Valley, President Draupadi Murmu urged the youth to adopt the path of development and discipline for the holistic growth of the nation. She was addressing the 20th convocation of the University of Kashmir. The president presented medals and degrees to the scholars of the varsity. She said that it was a matter of pride that around 55% of enrolled students in Kashmir University were girls. Srimati Murmu said that sustainable development education is a priority and in a place like Jammu and Kashmir as it rests in the Himalayan ecosystem. The president said that education in a peaceful environment works wonders for the development of the nation. Congratulating the scholars on their achievement, the president said that apart from the academics, the youth of the country must take up social services for the greater good of the country in general and humanity in particular. Earlier, the president visited the Army's 15th Corps headquarters in Srinagar, where she laid a wreath at the War Memorial. She was accorded Guard of Honor at the Technical Airport in Srinagar on her maiden two-day visit to the UT. The evacuation process in disaster-affected areas of North Sikkim in Mangam district has gained momentum. On Tuesday, two Mi-17 helicopters, two Chinook helicopters, and one Cheetah helicopter deployed by the Indian Air Force evacuated 176 stranded persons and one casualty through 39 sorties. Around 35 tons of relief materials were sent to cater to the army and the civilian population of Lachen, Lachung and Chungthang. Along with air evacuation, over 1,200 people stranded in Chungthang and surrounding areas were evacuated through a footbridge constructed by the army, ITBP and volunteers. Separately, an interministerial central team visited affected areas of North Sikkim to assess damages and make recommendations to the central government for short-term financial assistance. Consequent upon the National Crisis Management Committee meeting on the Sikkim disaster chaired by the Cabinet Secretary on 9 October 2023, a coordination committee comprising of senior officers of the BRO and senior engineers of the Sikkim Roads and Bridges and Rural Development Department has been constituted to finalize the location for the construction of suspension Bailey bridges to restore connectivity in 9 different places where permanent bridges have been completely washed away by the floods. The conflict between Israel and Hamas is escalating. Israel claimed that it captured Gaza border areas from Hamas yesterday. It also said that number of Israeli fighter jets struck more than 2,294 Hamas targets in the Gaza Strip as of now and reportedly killed 2 high-ranking Hamas officials. According to different media reports, the conflict has claimed over 2,100 lives on both sides as the fighting against Hamas rage on. The death toll in Israel alone has reached 1,200, while more than 900 people have been killed in Gaza since the terrorists launched a surprise attack. US President Joe Biden has reiterated support for Israel and called the Hamas attack an act of sheer evil. He also issued a warning to anyone who might seek to take advantage of the situation. In the meantime, the European Union reversed an earlier announcement that the bloc was immediately suspending development aid for Palestinian authorities. Denmark and Sweden announced they were suspending Palestinian development aid but maintaining humanitarian assistance. Towards the pursuit of a stable and prosperous Indian Ocean community, India has assumed the position of vice chair in the Indian Ocean Rim Association. Addressing the association's 23rd Council of Ministers at Colombo, External Affairs Minister Dr. Subramaniam Jaishankar laid emphasis on India's priority of creating an Indian Ocean community that is strong and resilient. He added that India seeks to promote close collaboration within the region and continue to be the first responder. The External Affairs Minister highlighted the importance of a secure and prosperous Indian Ocean while mentioning India's policy of Sagar and neighborhood first. In the ICC Cricket World Cup at the Arun Jaitley Stadium in New Delhi, Afghanistan were 196 for 4 in 36 overs against India when reports last came in. Earlier, Afghanistan had won the toss and opted to bat first. That's all in the News Bulletin. Namaskar.